System data sounds mysterious, but it's really just your Mac's junk drawer, full of caches, logs, backups, and leftover files macOS keeps just in case. The problem is there's no delete system data button. You open the storage panel, see that massive gray bar, and when you click it, nothing. No details, no explanation. That's because most of it hides deep inside protected folders that macOS locks away to prevent accidental damage. But mixed in with the important stuff are gigabytes of clutter your system doesn't actually need. This guide will show how to uncover that hidden junk, safely remove it, and get your space back. You're watching Safety Detectives, making cybersecurity simple, practical, and actually useful. Here's the plan. Start with a few simple fixes, then move into a safe Finder cleanup. Skip the risky commands and use of unnecessary tools. Just a clear way to free up space quickly. Step 1. Start with the simple stuff. These quick fixes often free several gigabytes right away. First, restart your Mac. It sounds basic, but it clears temporary cache files and resets memory that quietly builds up in the background. Next, empty your bin. Those deleted files still sit there, eating up storage until you do. Now, open System Settings. Go to General, then Storage, and check the Recommendations section. Here, you'll see suggestions like Store in iCloud or Optimize Storage. Turn those on, and macOS will keep older files and photos in iCloud, freeing up valuable drive space instantly. If you use the Mail app, open it, click Message in the menu bar, and select Remove Attachments. Those saved attachments are quietly taking up space even though you've already read the emails. And finally, check for old iPhone or iPad backups. Open Finder, then press Command, Shift, and G. Now just paste the path you see on the screen. You'll see folders for your previous device backups here. If any are years old or from phones you no longer use, you can safely delete them. That's your quick cleanup done, easy steps, instant results. Now, let's move on to what's really behind that massive system data section. By the way, if you want your Mac fully protected while you're cleaning it up, watch our video for the security tools that keep your Mac fast and safe. Step 2, now it's time to dig a little deeper and find what's actually eating up space. First, open Finder, click Go, and choose Computer. Switch to List View so you can sort folders by size. Press Command and J and turn on Calculate All Sizes to make Finder show how large each folder is. Then press Shift Command and period to reveal hidden files. Next, open Macintosh HD, then Users, your username, and the library folder. This is where most of the hidden clutter lives. Click the size column to sort from largest to smallest and check which folders take up the most space. You can safely delete a few things here. Open caches, everything here is temporary and safe to remove. If you use Adobe apps, go into Application Support, then Adobe, then Common, then Media Cache, and delete its contents. If you use Xcode, open Developer, then Xcode, then derive data and remove everything inside. Important, avoid touching folders like containers, group containers, or anything inside the main system or library folders on your drive. Those hold essential files macOS needs to run smoothly. And finally, once you've cleared the safe folders, empty the bin again and open System Settings, then General, then Storage to check your progress. You should already see a noticeable drop in the system data section. Step 3. Cloud storage apps can also inflate system data without you realizing it. Dropbox, OneDrive, and iCloud Drive often keep local copies of files that should stay online. To fix this, open Dropbox, go to Preferences, then Sync Settings, and set large folders to online only. In OneDrive, open Settings, then Sync and Backup, and choose which folders you want stored locally. Anything you don't need offline can stay in the cloud. For iCloud Drive, open System Settings, then Apple ID, then iCloud, and turn on Optimize Mac Storage. That one setting can free up tens of gigabytes if you use iCloud heavily. Once you've done that, your Mac will automatically start clearing local copies of cloud files you rarely use. It may take a few minutes to update, but system data should shrink even more once it's done. And if you want to take privacy even further, watch our Ultimate Web Privacy and Security Guide that shows how to secure any browser on your Mac in minutes. Step 4. If you've done everything so far and your system data is still massive, here's what's probably hiding in there. Local time machine snapshots. macOS creates these automatically to help restore files, but over time, they can quietly fill up tens of gigabytes of space. The catch? They don't show up anywhere obvious in Finder or storage settings. You have to dig a little deeper. Here's how. Open Terminal. Type the command shown on the screen and press return. This shows you a list of local time machine snapshots saved on your drive. If you see a bunch of timestamps, you can safely delete them. Now, here's an optional step. Go to System Settings, then General, then Time Machine, then Options, and temporarily switch backups to manual. That stops macOS from creating new local snapshots for a while. Once you're done cleaning up, you can turn automatic backups back on. One thing to note, macOS usually deletes old snapshots automatically when space is low, so this is more of an advanced cleanup step for when system data still refuses to shrink after everything else. Now comes the best part, seeing that gray bar shrink. Open System Settings, then General, then Storage once more, and check System Data. If it was sitting around 120 or 150 gigabytes before, it should now be a fraction of that. Most users end up between 20 and 40 gigabytes, which is completely normal for macOS. That's all it takes. A restart, a few smart Finder cleanups, and some quick Cloud Sync tweaks. If the numbers don't update right away, give it a few minutes. macOS sometimes needs time to recalculate space after major changes. Watching that system data drop feels surprisingly good. And that's it, your Mac just got a serious cleanup. A few smart steps, zero risk, and you've reclaimed space that was completely wasted. To keep things running smoothly, restart your Mac once a week, clear app caches from time to time, and make sure cloud storage stays set to online only. That's all the maintenance your system really needs. If you found this helpful, check out our upcoming video on the best Mac cleaners, which is perfect if you'd rather automate everything we just did. Subscribe to Safety Detectives so you don't miss it, and tell us in the comments how much space you managed to recover. Until next time, stay secure and keep your Mac running like new.